All right. When a pair of non-parallel lines is intersected by a transversal, the corresponding angles and the alternate angles are not equal. So, corresponding angles which are not equal are going to be A and E, because these two lines aren't parallel. A and E will not actually match up. B and F will not match up, C and G will not match up, D and H will not match up, D and F will not match up, and C and E will not match up for the alternate angles because these two lines are not parallel. And if I check it with a protractor, it's true. Now, one thing I can state, if I check this with a protractor, is this is going to be 60, and this is going to be 60. Which means that my vertically opposite angles are still the same. This is 120, and this is 120. When I get down to E, this is 55, and G is 55. F is 125, and H is 125. So it only works if they are parallel lines. All right, for co-interior angles. If I had two parallel lines, they're crossed by a transversal, then I can wind up with the C shapes that you see here, where I can have the C shape facing forward, or the C shape facing backwards. And we call these co-interior angles. Now, if I'm checking the angles inside of here, well, this is 105 degrees, and this is 75 degrees. In the second case, this is 75 degrees, and this is 105 degrees. And the last one, this is 120 degrees. And this one is 60 degrees. Are they equal? No. But what is the relationship between them? The sum of O and X is 180 degrees every single time. So we can make a conjecture that co-interior angles are supplementary. They're always going to add up to 180 degrees. If I am calculating the measure of all of the three remaining angles in this parallelogram, well, if this angle is 48 degrees, then this angle is going to equal 180 minus 48 because they're co-interior angles, which means that this angle is going to be 132 degrees. If this angle and this angle have to add up to 180, well, if this one is 132, this one is going to be 48 degrees again, which means that this last angle has to be 132 again, just to make them always add up to 180 degrees. So, in summary, when parallel lines are intersected by a transversal, corresponding angles are going to be equal, and that's going to be our F angles. Alternate angles or alternate interior angles are going to be equal. That's going to be my Z angles. And co-interior angles are supplementary. That's going to be my C angles. If a transversal intersects two lines such that the corresponding angles are equal, alternate angles are equal, co-interior angles are supplementary, and the two lines have to be parallel. So if I'm using the logic from point 1 to state that these things are always true, then if I find that those things are true, then I can tell, working in the opposite direction, that the two lines are going to be parallel if those angles match up.